the shotgun. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. The jet sweep pass. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. Flying down the right side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, San Diego State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines or else you draw the flag. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Going with the ground game left. Turns it on in midfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Hands it off. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the 1st down. He now has 80 yards now as he closes in on that magical 2,000-yard mark. And the Cowboys are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now. And
the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. a very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Fair catch called for and made. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
After 40, there he goes. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Wyoming 14, San Diego State 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Wide out in motion. To the air, it's Richard. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. Gets rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, looking again to throw. Reacted well to the tip and just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They keep attacking through the air. Got his man quickly. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for loss of yards.
They'll go with a direct snap. Runs through a tackle. Strikes to blow. Touchdown, Aztecs! He would not be denied.
And the defense had several opportunities to bring the big fella down, and he just breaks tackle and another tackle, and then gets in the end zone for 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. The give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And those little chunks keep going in front of you when you're on defense. It's just putting them in easy situations, chewing up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that. Put you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number 1, you got to stop the run.
Still running at the 40. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got his man downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Man, what a career with that carry. He's now over 4,000 yards.
And he's made this coaching staff look really smart, David, throughout his career, hasn't he? Defenses week in, week out, they load the box. They try to stop this guy. They're never able to get it done. 4,000 is a ton.
That's crazy, and I like what you said, week in, week out.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Now, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Now 7 defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
On the play.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Back to pass, it's Richard. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. And they finally get him down, but not before he's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Give to the back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Connection to the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It's first down from the 11. He's going to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Ball in the air, intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field...
Can anyone catch him? A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On second down, wants to throw it. Got him. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
San Diego State, 14.
The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on a screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only. See ball, get ball. He did that.
So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. Little touch pass to the receiver. Push down for the tackle. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind leg.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And the Cowboys are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now he's looking to throw it. Dances away from the heat. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wyoming!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The Aztecs in the hurry-up.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
What a big stop for this defense in the 2nd half. Around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback checking the play. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He fires to the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it.
Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
San Diego State, 14.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get
open runway ahead. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Out of the gun, the inside give. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Trying play action. Trying to beat the D deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. From the red zone, looking for a space. Complete downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air. It's Richard. Finds his big tight end. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Wyoming 35, San Diego State 14.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Number 88.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the kick bounces out of bounds. They will not get the onside attempt, but they will draw a flag. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here?
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Takes it the other way. And And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
Finds a man in the middle. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Past the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Aztecs. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Wyoming, 35. San Diego State, 27.
And the kicking team's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, San Diego State.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they'll run it, looking for the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Cowboys inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. The give to the tailback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pop.